I have a question, Stuart. Chris. Stuart, as I go along here, I realize everyone is my teacher, but I'm also beginning to really understand that I'm on my own here. Could you talk about that, please?
Well, you come to a meditation class because there's a lot of energy that enables you to be strong enough to open and embrace the universe independently. That's why you're here. I mean, you're not here because you want social media, or
Right.
Zoom, or, it's not what this is about. This is about building inner strength because ultimately we all have to come to an end of our lives on our own, you know? We
Yes.
ultimately have to be able to embrace the finality of our existence. And we need strength. We need energy to do that. We need energy to build a connection with God. We need energy to develop a spiritual life. So, a community, if you call this a community of people like this, uh, enables us to build that kind of energy.
Oh,
I mean, this is not about people becoming disciples and people living in ashrams and people, I'm a Hindu, I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Christian, I'm a Jew, I'm a this, I'm a what, I'm whatever. It's about, hey, we come together from divergent areas of life because there's an energy force here that enables us to build a system inside which really, truly gives us a state of independence. I mean, look, I've run ashrams and I did all that stuff, and I've had centers and ashrams coming out of my ears, And uh, while I was doing it, I said, Stuart, you have to get free of this. Well, I couldn't get free of it by running away, or I had to get free of it by growing past it. And I discovered that people, and certainly in communities where people are living in, say, a communal way, like we had in Texas, most people there were hiding out from life. And the point of this is to embrace life in all of its splendor, in all of its difficulties, in all of its ups and downs and ins and outs, to build a system inside where we can truly embrace the manifestation of God, which is life. We need strength to do that. That's what these classes are about. And these classes are not about you becoming my disciples. I've had enough disciples in life to know that it's really a waste of time. They're about everybody that attends them is here to build an inner strength that gives them a direct connection independently with higher energy in the universe. I said the real guru is not Stuart. It's not Swami so and so and Yogi this one. And the real guru is life. And anybody who wears an orange robe or maybe a white sweater, who wears, their purpose in life is to train people in how to sit in front of the real guru, life. That's the purpose. Priests, you know, rabbis, they should be training people to be able to embrace the sacredness of life in all its dimensions. Even these kind of crazies that are running Washington today, I mean, they are also an education. They're sent here for us to learn something about how to live.
it's very clear. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I know, when I met Rudy, I want to do it my way. I have a da, 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 da. And Phil, I said, Stuart, you for 25 years, you've been trying to do it your way. and you always wound up in an insane asylum. Listen to somebody else who's been over the path and is willing to get in the raft and ride the white water waves with you. Navigate, as my book said, the river of time.
Thank you for doing that.
I have no choice, Chris. This gives me my life. You understand? I mean,
Yeah.
look, I'm not 40 years old. I'm not running ashrams all over the world and businesses, my God, traveling everywhere. You know, uh, it's accepting what life brings and then using it to grow spiritually. So I hope that's clear, not only to Chris, but to all of us. We're here not to be part of a commune. We're here to get energy, strength, the development of chi, the chakra system that enables us to have our own independent connection with higher energy in the universe. That's what these classes are for. They're not for me to accumulate disciples. I have enough karma to work out. I don't need to have an accumulation of disciples. And I remember Rudy, after he made a trip to India and he had this whole big, you know, thing where he finally separated, from Muktananda. And I was sitting in the back of the meditation center there, and came up and he sat down next to me. And he said to me, Stuart, there's one thing you have to learn. And I said, yes, Rudy. He said, we're all in this by ourselves. We're here to build a system that enables us to have our own independent connection with God. And he told me, I don't know, don't love me. Talked about himself. He's a teacher. Love God. Learn what I have to teach. Learn. I heard that so many times. Learn what I have to teach and use it to build your independent connection with it. One day I won't be here, he told me. You have to learn what I have to teach. I hope that's clear. And there's a purpose for these classes, and that purpose serves each individual that comes, not to be my student, but to use this unbelievable energy that really manifests in this hour as a way of building your inner life and your own independent connection with God. And then maybe someday you can do it for somebody else. Help them build their independent connection. Does anyone else have a question? I remember Rudy once told me up in Big India, and he said to me, Stuart, you don't serve people. You never know from day to day how people are going to change. And boy, is that ever the truth. You serve God. That's the only permanent energy in the universe that will nurture you from this day to the end of your life and onwards ad infinitum. Serve God. Get big enough to be able to deal with other people's bullshit and just serve God. You know? and serve the God, the seed of God that exists in every single human being. Because that seed is there, or they wouldn't be alive. Does anyone else have a question? And there are no more questions, then thank you, bless you all. I end my class here always this way, but I have so much gratitude for each and every one of you being here, being part of this, forcing me, to get past my limitations and grow closer to us, to my spiritual connection with higher energy. So God bless you. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to seeing her. There'll be a class on, what is today? Today's Tuesday, on Thursday. God bless
Thank you very much, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
you.
Thank
You're
you, Stuart.
welcome. Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Stuart.
day.
Thank you.